Okay, so let's get still. Just let the music wash over you. Close your eyes. And if you can, if you're sitting up, make sure you can feel your feet on the floor. And the reason for this is it keeps you grounded, because we're going to work with your energy now. You are an energy being. You are spirit. You are life. You can't die. And if in this world we can get in touch with our own spirit first, it won't be such a shock when we cross over into the spirit world to discover that we are spirit there as well. So this is very good for you on all levels. So just let the music meet your ears. Listen to the sounds in the room around you. Listen to my voice. And let yourself fall still. Now maybe you can hear sounds in the room around you. If at any time you're distracted during this meditation, just bring yourself back to wherever I am in the visualization and just follow again. Know that your mind may wander. This is perfectly normal. Don't try and stop your thoughts, just observe them. Let them pass through like a train running through your mind, and then bring yourself back to the meditation. So get yourself comfortable. And on the in-breath, I want you to visualize that you are breathing in light. And on the out-breath, that you are breathing out all anxiety and negativity. And do that a few times, because your thoughts really do change your well-being. And know that you are giving yourself a gift here, as your body has the chance to rest and to recuperate. So we're going to take care of our own well-being first. So I'd like you to visualize that underneath your feet is a light coming up from the center of the earth. The earth is made of crystals, and crystals form under pressure. So as they're compacted in the earth, there are millions of crystals, all transmitting and emitting an electrical charge. And you are an electrical being. So as you draw this power up from the earth, coming through the light towards your feet, you're going to charge your body, heal and replenish it. So visualize if you can, and if you cannot see it in your mind's eye, just follow what I'm saying, or feel the energy and the light coming up around your feet. And then feel, see, sense the light coming up around your ankles and around your calves. See it coming up over your knees and see the light coming up over your calves, your thighs, so that your legs are completely surrounded in light and energy now. And let the earth's energy heal your body. And then draw the light and the power of those crystals up until it surrounds the bottom of your torso. Firstly, going into your bottom area where there is a chakra point, a vortex of energy known as the base chakra, and just let the light settle there. So as you feel the light in your bottom, under your seat, visualize that a red light is shining down towards the ground. And this light keeps you grounded, keeps you safe as you journey with me here. And then let the light and the energy cleanse and balance this center. If you're able to visualize, you might be able to see if there are any shadows or patches here. And let the light take away those shadows, cleansing and healing. And if you can feel, you may be able to feel whether your energy feels under or overactive. And then bring your energy into perfect balance. Take a deep breath and draw the energy up around the base of your torso, a little bit higher now, to the area below your belly button, known as the sacral chakra. And there is an energy vortex here. The energy is in your spirit body, which is attached to your physical body. So allow the light and the energy that you are drawing up to settle in this area, to balance and to heal. Some people see an orange light shining out in front and behind them. Just let the light balance, rejuvenate, and heal. How under or overactive does this center feel for you? Let the light and the energy that you are drawing up balance and heal. And then breathe the light up further now. Feel it coming up around the middle of your torso, blending at the area just above the belly button as the solar plexus. As the light blends with this center, you may see a golden yellow light reach out in front and behind you. If you don't see, feel. If you can't feel, just follow my voice. Trust that as we set the intention, the energy is flowing up into your body, bringing balance and harmony. Now, in our solar plexus, we often hold anxieties, stresses, and strains. Many of us pull the tummy in. Being a soft area on the body, it's natural that we try and protect it. So just allow your tummy to fully relax, just as you see young children's tummies just sticking out. Let your tummy relax. And let all your anxieties, stresses, and strains ebb away. And then draw the light up further. See it coming up into the heart area, where it blends with the heart chakra here. We're going to create a bridge between the two worlds where your loved ones can connect to you in safety, in harmony, connecting in love. So let the light, the power of those crystals settle there at the area of your heart. And if you have heartache, allow the light to heal. Let the light and the energy carry away your hurts, knowing that heartache is just love, has nowhere to go. Same as grief is love that has nowhere to go. But the truth is that we can send our love and our thoughts out to our loved ones in spirit always. And to those who are pulled away from us in this physical world who we still love. That grief and pain can be transformed into the love that we wish to send out. Knowing that we cannot be separated, and that when we send love, it's an energy in itself and it will be received. And then I want you to visualize that the light is giving healing, balance, and love to you. For if we cannot love ourselves, then we cannot love another. So I want you to visualize now, as you bring the light and the power into the heart center, that a rainbow bridge is being created between yourselves, the dimensions of spirit, so that you can send your love out now to those that you love. And I want you to know that it will be received. And then taking a deep breath, draw the light and the power up further now around your throat, coming up around the throat chakra. People often visualize this as a light blue color because the throat center is the energy center connected with communication. Often in this physical world, we feel that we are not able to speak our truth openly, that we will be judged, or we fear the repercussions of speaking our truth. So often this center gets blocked. Often we don't feel we can express ourselves fully. Know that you are free to speak your truth to all those you love with compassion. You cannot be responsible for how somebody else interprets what you say, but you can be responsible for the power in your own words, for the love that you convey to others, and for the emotions and feelings that you cause through the power of your words. So let the light and the healing enter into this center here. And know that those in spirit, as they draw close to you during this meditation, will relay and speak their truth to you with compassion at all times. Now you may notice that you're feeling lighter now, more free. As we draw the light up coming around your head, let's take it up around the back of your head and around your face. Let the light settle the area of your brow. Let the light and energy settle there at the third eye, as we ask that our vision be open to the spirit world, that our mind falls still, that we find inner peace, so that we may receive the insights coming from the spirit world and our loved ones. And we can enjoy this time with them, trusting they are coming close and blending with us. So some people experience a light shining out the third eye. Some people see an indigo blue light. Others feel a drawing sensation between the eyes. If you feel any of this, know that you are activating the third eye. Connected with the pineal gland. As you stimulate the pineal gland, you open up your vision. And just ask that this center be brought into balance for the purposes of this meditation. And then we're going to take the light up now through the top of our head, through the crown chakra. Visualize pure white light going up into the heavens, up into space, and falling down around you. And as you feel the light coming around your whole body, as it rains down from the skies back down to your feet, let recycling begin. Let that energy and light go back to the feet and draw up through your body now as all your energy centers are open. Let the light heal and balance. And trust you are bringing healing and balance to your whole being, physical, mental, and spiritual. Now we're going to go on a journey where we're going to ask to connect with our loved ones in the spirit world. But before we do that, I want us just to take a moment now, as we're sitting in perfect harmony here together, to visualize that we are now connected in a web of light, all of us together in mind, in love, in harmony, connected in light and protection. And in this peace, I'd like you to ask for healing. Healing to go out to somebody that you love who's living in this physical world. Ask for healing to go out to those in your local area. For healing to go out to all of those on planet Earth, and particularly for healing light and love to go out to all those who are transitioning from this world to the next, especially those who may be crossing over on their own. Of course, they're never really on their own, because those in the spirit world will come to guide them. But on our earth right now, not all of us can be with those that we love as they make that transition. So send your healing thoughts and intentions, your love and support to all of those who need it. And visualize that web of light that we have created between us here, covering the earth, connecting it with all the animal kingdom, and bringing peace and healing to all in need. And this is powerful as we do this, because we join together in group meditation. And there has been science done now to show that when many people come together with the same intention, it actually changes the physical matter in the world. Okay, so we're going to journey together now. I want you to visualize in your mind's eye that you can see a hot air balloon waiting for you. I want you to see yourself walking towards the hot air balloon. Come down somewhere in your local area where there's an open space and your mind can travel to it. It could be your back garden, it could be the road outside, somewhere where you can easily journey in your mind. And I'd like you to get into the hot air balloon and follow my visualization as we imagine together now, and those in the spirit world can come to us and create with us. So the hot air balloon rises up, and as it rises, it gently lifts you and your spirit up, leaving the earthly conditions behind for a short while. Ask that all those that you love, kept in the care and protection of your spirit guides, so that you can now leave this earthly world behind with all of its troubles, just for a short time, to escape into the dimensions of spirit and consciousness as your balloon rises up into the sky, going up through the clouds and into the light. And as it gently floats, taking you up now, as you walk, as you journey, looking to the edge of your balloon, you can look down, see the clouds underneath you, knowing you are perfectly safe. Your hot air balloon rises up into the light. And then before you know it, you are journeying into the realms of spirit. And you see your hot air balloon traveling over the most beautiful scenery as we journey now into the spirit dimensions together. And you can look down and see the most vibrant colours, flowers, the trees, the scenery beneath you, and your hot air balloon begins to make its descent down into countryside and the spirit dimensions that is so beautiful. You see colours you don't see on earth. You can hear birds, you can feel the breeze on your face, and you're able to climb out of the basket of the hot air balloon and stand the dewy grass beneath your feet, looking at the beautiful scenery around you, feeling totally at ease and at peace. And you can hear a bubbling brook, you can hear water running gently in this countryside scene. So I want you to make your way towards the water. Your soul knows where to go. And you can see a stream, grass on the bank of the stream, soft and comfortable, and you can walk along it. You can see the fish, see the wildlife around you. The water is perfectly clear. If you want, you put your hands into the water, so clear that you can take a sip and let its healing qualities heal your spirit. And then make your way a little along the stream, and as you look into the distance, you can see that there is a bridge. Crosses over the stream. So make your way to the bridge now, because as we cross it, we're going to cross over into the realms of spirit where our loved ones reside. And as you make your way across the bridge, you will find there those who love you have passed on. Family members, your ancestors, those who you may not know, but who know you, and of course those that you love, who miss you and love you and walk with you always. If you cannot see them, sense them. Let yourself feel the love that surrounds you, and know that they are there. You set the intention for coming here this evening. They knew that you were coming, and they feel joyful for this opportunity to blend with you in mind, to connect with your spirit, and to bring love to your soul. This is a wonderful reunion. So I'm going to leave you just for a short moment to enjoy the feelings that you feel, the sights that you see, the hugs that you are given, the wisdom or the messages that you may be given. And when I speak again, my voice will not startle you. Okay. Now I know that it doesn't seem a long time to be here, but I want you to know that you can come to this place whenever you choose. You can connect with your loved ones in spirit like this whenever is convenient for you. And that when you ask, it will be given. Because those that love you and guide you walk with you always, and they are only a thought away. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. So I want you to say your farewells to those who have come, remembering the love, the messages that you may have received, the connections you may have felt. And then I want you to make your way back across the bridge, back to the other side, to the grassy banks of the stream. And then we're going to retrace our steps. So follow my voice now as we walk back along the banks of the stream, looking in at the crystal waters, seeing the fish, hearing the wildlife around us, feeling the warmth of the light from Spirit on our spirit, healing, rejuvenating and replenishing. But you are lighter now, feeling more joyful, more at peace. Make your way back to where the hot air balloon is waiting for you, and climb in. It slowly begins to ascend, leaving the ground, carrying you up with it, taking you up into the light. And as your balloon drifts up, you are now surrounded in light. And then the hot air balloon begins to come back down again. Only this time it's descending back towards Earth, leaving the spiritual dimensions behind and safely bringing you back towards your home and towards the starting point where you found your hot air balloon. I want you to see the hot air balloon coming back down, touching the ground, so that you can climb out and your mind can now travel back towards your physical body. So take some deep breaths and allow your mind now to begin to feel your body sitting on your chair, sitting wherever you are, laying down, back in the room. And you can feel your breath as your chest rises and falls. You can hear my voice, the sound of the music, the sounds in the room around you, sounds outside. If you're on a chair, feel your bottom on your chair, feel your feet on the floor. If you're laying down, feel your body pushing against furniture where you are, so that you can begin to ground yourself. I want you to visualize that above your head is the light that you sent out up into the heavens. Draw the light back down towards your head now and see it coming back down through the crown. Draw the light down further, see it coming down through the third eye, back down past your throat, down through the heart, and draw back in the bridge that you opened up between yourself and the two worlds. Then send the light down further, see it coming down past the solar plexus, down past the bottom of your torso, down past the sacral, out through your bottom, closing down the base center, bringing your energy back to everyday levels. And then visualize the light going down through your legs as we began this meditation, back out through your feet, and see that light and energy coming from the earth going back towards the earth's core. Visualize roots coming up over your feet, keeping you grounded to the earth. And imagine that there is a bubble of protection all around you now, keeping in the healing qualities, the rays, the colors, and the energy that you created, so that in the days ahead, this healing energy can continue to work in your body, mind, and spirit. But for now, dear friends, it's time to bring our attention back to this world. Give thanks to your loved ones who joined you and ask them to return to where they reside in spirit, closing that doorway down between yourself and the spiritual dimensions. But trusting and knowing that the healing that we sent out around the world will continue to do its thing. And that light, that web that connects us all, connects us in love, but ultimately we are all one. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Look around the room, connect with everything, and congratulate yourself on giving yourself this time to dedicate to spiritual practice, to stilling the mind, being together with like-minded people in this beautiful community. I'm going to stop the music, stop sharing my screen. And there I am, big again. And I hope that you have all enjoyed this meditation, visualization, to help you learn how to connect with the spirit world.